Alright, guys. We're a little bit in the dark ages right now. A little bit. Kinda. Sorta. For sure. We could see the Part 2 LR shown potentially tonight. I'd say there's a good chance. It could be next week, too. I mean, I know sales end in 2 days, but, you know, who knows? Anyway, I saw Goku and Frieza being on auto mode, and I'm like, oh my god. I've got a video. Thank god. Now, Rhodey here used the Broly team. Looks like double int Broly, Salamax, Janemba, EGL Broly is a closer in this fight. So is Salamax. Tag Broly can function that role. Bio Broly. This is, if not just outright the best team in the game to, like, no item auto this. It's pretty close. Like this is definitely a setup you would want to use here. Wait, hello? Can we get the... Oh, was there a support memory used here? I'd like to see some proof on that. But no, that's pretty easy. So since Rhodey did Broly team, I decided to use a different setup. Here's what I used. Sort of superhero is kind of like the idea, the thought in the head here. But just with super easy attack Beerus. Now, again, I do see whispers here and there of people talking about easy A Beerus, like, he's not that crazy. Open your eyes. He's actually, like, on this level. This is the level Super Easy A Beerus is on. In case anyone didn't know. Okay? These are the units he's shoulder to shoulder with. By the way, I see people who don't just go, Beerus is #1 TUR easy, which he is, then. I mean, if you mix Easy 8 and Dokkan Fest TURs, taking Beerus. If it's just Dokkan Fest TURs that aren't Easy 8, then Buhan could be #1. But, like, dude, Beerus, I don't know. I don't know. Beerus and Buhan, I guess it's... I don't... Yeah, it's Beerus. It's Beerus. It's gotta be Beerus, man. There's no way. Because Buhan needs a power absorption team. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so we did this setup right here. Now I've got a lot of UI Gokus, so... I mean, this took maybe about 5 attempts, 6 attempts, something like that. A lot of these actually kind of went on a little bit long. I sped this up a little bit. Just a tad. Just a little bit sped up. I think the full run it's like 14 minutes or 13 minutes or something like that. Because there's just so many animations and so much going on. Now, we have a lot of dodge characters on the team. If this is just a traditional event, this team would no item in one try. But 17 and Golden Frieza exist. 17 and Golden Frieza is the true nightmare for, like, pretty much just, like that's the real problem for many teams. I mean, it is team dependent. Like, the Broly team, I use the term closer to describe AGL Broly, Cell Max with his active skill. This, like, the superhero team, Beast does not function as a closer type character. Gogeta doesn't really either. It's more so AGL UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta who can be. In particular, AGL UI Goku. And I believe it is AGL UI Goku who does the lion's share of the damage for us. Him and Evolution Blue Vegeta. We actually do, towards the end of the fight, get Evolution Blue Vegeta and AGL UI Goku together, tag teaming Goku and Frieza, and then that's what absolutely destroys them. Now, what can be very challenging in here is, like, okay, so remember, when we finish this 17 off, dodge canceling hits the field, and we are filled with dodge characters here, right? Gogeta, the UI Gokus, we have so many freaking dodge characters. So, it's like, you know, we just need to get lucky that either UI Goku's domain goes up, you know, like early for the 17 or Golden Frieza fight, or other shenanigans happen. And I believe that's what happens when we get there, is other shenanigans is what actually happens for us. Alright, so we do that, sure. Now we move on to 17 and Golden Frieza, otherwise known as, you know, the nonsense phase. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Yep, UI Goku finishes that off pretty easily. And let's see what we've got right here. So, we have Gogeta, Beast, and then UI Goku. just the way kind of like Beast was kind of like set up in the opening rotation, this is why Beast can actually be super valuable in here, is because he's going to be able to go ahead and drop his active right here. With the Beast active up, he'll protect Gogeta. So already I think you guys should be able to see the seeds of how we actually get our W right here. Because, you know, Gogeta on his next turn is going to be ready to go with his active, right? You know, 100% dodge plus taunt. Beast is going to be fully built up. We're going to be ready to go into Tech UI Goku's domain. One fear I did have, I was a little worried. I did not have a loss like this, but I was a little bit worried about like a run happening where we transform into Master Tech UI, but he doesn't get his hits in. Remember, he has to attack to gain his dodge chance, and then he, you know, only the first turn he has guaranteed dodge, and then after that, you know, he needs to attack to have that dodge chance up. My fear was that maybe he would get killed by Goku and Frieza, because maybe he wouldn't get his attacks up or something like that, but that never actually happened, so that was good. Now remember, we go back to back to back with very difficult toxic mechanics, right? For starters, we have to deal with 17's locking. With the team we're running, 7, that doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. 17's locking. Tech UI or AGL UI Goku could not dodge, but they give us a really good fighting chance. Tech UI Goku in a lot of circumstances could just tank the super attack anyway. But like it's like Tech 7 or his locking is not a problem for this team. This team is going to have 2 issues, and that's the next 2 toxic mechanics. 17 and Golden Frieza dodge canceling, and then Goku and Frieza. The damage threshold, believe it or not, is a major issue for this team. They dropped the Goku and Frieza fight during the Tanabata celebration, and the 2 main characters of the celebration you would think are perfect for this fight, but they have holes in their kit for this fight, both Tech UI Goku and AGL Jiren. Tech UI Goku, he's, you know, death by 1,000 cuts counter unit. That's what he is. So he doesn't actually work that great against Goku and Frieza. He can, if your luck is perfect, but like he needs to triple super, have all of his links up, and then his counters can damage them, and they'll do a lot of damage, right? So, like, okay, look at 17 Golden Frieza attacking the middle slot right there. That is what you want, like in the Goku and Frieza section. You'd put Tech UI Goku, he attacks, you know, 3 times, and then after that, there's a million attacks that he would counter, and then he'd do the guaranteed crits on. Now, this is where the luck of the run comes in. Vegeta does not get super attacked right here, obviously. He would have died. I don't know about right now. Once his damage reduction is fully up, could he have lived? I don't think so, but maybe. I'm not super sure. Like, if his damage reduction's fully up after he supers, I mean, yeah, obviously. But had they supered right away, we would have been cooked. But, I mean, it's a full auto run. It's all RNG anyway, right? Like, it's all it is. That's all it is. All right, so we sit them down. Now, here, again, with this team, a lot of these characters aren't damaging Goku and Frieza. Most of the team is going to be below the threshold. Because remember, you need to be 15 million attack stat with a crit to damage them. 15 million attack stat plus crit, unless you're AGL, right? AGL could go a little bit lower because they have true type advantage, right? But that's what it is. So it's like we're going to see so many characters not actually be able to hit that number against this boss, right? That's why, like, dude, I see so many people like, oh, damn, this character's fire, and this character's fire, and, like, it's like, I don't know, like, I have, like, the Venom symbiote, like, just, like, crawling all over me. Like, it's like, oh, but it's not 15, is it? They don't have crits, do they? And I was like, shut up, I don't want to comment that on his tweet, man. Shut up, get out of here, man. I don't want to ruin this kid's fun, but, like, dude, it's, like, crawling up my hand, this, like, it's not even a 15 million with crit. You're not damaging Goku and Frieza, but, you know, I gotta back down sometimes. You know how it is. You know how it is. All right, so yeah, get ready for the bullshit. Yep, here we go. 0, 0, 0, 0. My favorite part. Psych. No, it's not. I absolutely hate this shit so much. 0, 0, 0, 0. You think this is fun? No, it's not. It's not. I promise it's not. All right, now Gogeta did get all of his dodges in, so this is a guaranteed crit. Gogeta is doing guaranteed crits, but again, we're not going to be able to actually, you know, pump up above that threshold, unfortunately, right? So there's that, but his additionals are below the 15 million number. So even though it is a guaranteed crit, this unfortunately is going to be 0. Yeah. Again, it's around a 15 million attacks that we're able to do damage. Beast is not really like a gigaton crusher in terms of damage either. Remember, most characters, if we do shenanigans, they, you know, oh, they get these crazy attack stats, but when you're in a fight that's layered with toxic mechanic on toxic mechanic on toxic mechanic, you know, it takes a couple of tries to do some of the nonsense people like to do with some characters. Beast is below. If you have Beast active up in slot 3, he gets hit a million times. He could do tremendous damage to them, of course. Beast can get killed against under 50% Goku and Frieza. In this recording session, there is a lost run where Beast does get killed. One character who I would have liked to have used, by the way, was Jiren here, but the standbys don't trigger from auto, unfortunately. So Jiren is not a character I could use for this. Jiren, by the way, is a character with holes in this fight as well. Jiren can be locked in slot 1 and killed by 17 before you do anything, right? So, again, I'd recommend a full touch build on Jiren. I mean, obviously, it's a smart build for him. But Jiren can be good, too, by the way, because he is designed to definitely get over Goku and Frieza's threshold with, like, the one gigantic attack stat. And Vegeta and UI Goku do kill them, by the way, right here. Because these two, with Tech UI Goku's domain up, Evolution Blue Vegeta plus HL UI, they're crazy. And I've said this many times, but while the 0-0-0-0 is very, very, very annoying, remember, it's not really... They don't have that much HP. Like, once you're doing above the threshold, you know, you need to do 10 million damage to damage at all. They only have 100 million HP. So, it's just a couple of hits, and they're going to get taken down. AGL UI Goku finishes them off himself. You know, his massive damage, guaranteed crits, you know, plus the revive, and... Or, not, no, we didn't get the revive, but plus the domain, the domain. And they're out of here, yeah. Imagine how much damage they do with the revive up, but getting the revive is tough. It's damn near impossible to get the revive for Vegeta in there, and HL UI Goku is very, very specific, obviously. So, there we go. Just a fun little thing there. Goku and Frieza auto. Previously, with full superhero, I'd no-itemed all the tough fights in the game. That was before Tanabata. That was like May or something like that when I did that. And then I realized, oh, there's a super tough fight. I didn't do that yet. We could probably do Bulma as well. I don't think I've done Bulma, right? So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.